just the same as like listening to the description. It's like I seen how can it's like it's the equivalent of two people going to sleep at night and waking up the next day, meeting up and like, yo, I had we was in the same dream at the same time, seeing the same thing, like, and then just brushing it off like that's normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, hey, tell them about the trip story though. When you, oh my God, man, when you fucking.
Oh my God, there's so many. Listen, last time I didn't tell you. I took like 3.5 on this one dose, right? And I was laying in my bed, fam, and I sunk through my bed down. I literally was laying down. I put the sheet over my head, and I was zoning, right? All of a sudden, I felt like I was sinking into the bed, and I was literally, the bed just rose up on the side of me, and I went down into like a tunnel through my bed, came out into this jungle, and I was in these bushes, like pushing my way past these bushes, and there was this giant thing that was crashing through like a bulldozer. I'm talking about something humongous that was crashing through the bushes where I was at. And I'm like, I'm listening to the crashing, and I started walking towards it. And when I walked up to it, it was like a building walking through the jungle size. It was like a brontosaurus body type of creature. It had a whole bunch of heads connected to it, dog.
Oh, like the on Perseus type shit.
A naga or some shit, like some type of serpent. It was like some type of serpent giant creature that was, and dog, because the way I was floating around, I felt like I was controlling a video game, like in first person, like if you're playing the game, like I always use an example like Far Cry 5, Far Cry 4, that you push forward and the dude runs around, you see the gun in the hands moving. So I'm like doing, like floating around, like I could move myself, but everything around me was 100% crispy real, more real than like right now. If I got any memories that I walk into somebody's crib and just look at the baby and I say, okay, I seen the baby, I looked at his face. These things that I'm seeing around me are no different. Like I'm looking at this forest. My dude, I don't even know how to explain this, but this creature that I was seeing, I knew I was in the time before time, like on this planet. Like I don't know if this planet been through many cycles and mad creatures have evolved here and then left and went into space, and then the world starts over and so creatures come out and all of a sudden bubble up, and when they get to a certain bubble, they bubble up and leave the planet. And it's like so many times, I don't know, but this creature, I've never seen no dinosaur that looked like this. It had a bunch of gigantic snake head things connected to it, like a dragon with
like fucking okay, you seen fucking person what's name, the lightning thief. Yeah, remember they was fighting that damn dragon thing and all the heads kept popping out and shit?
I'm gonna have to watch it again, bro. I don't even remember that part, to be honest. I don't even want to agree with you if I don't remember like that. But I do remember what I seen. It was so yo, dude, this is the crazy thing about this dream. I mean, not this dream, but this trip, because the way I was disrespected, because I was feeling myself. So I was trying to grab onto the bed to not sink all the way down at the last minute. I was like, no, this is going too far. And when I tried to grab on, I was already down at the bottom, like trying to climb up into this tunnel that was above me. Well, I was in this forest, so I was like, might as well just keep it pushing. So anyways, as I was following this creature that was moving through the forest, dude, on the side of me there was this giant tree that was laid down on the floor. It was like a big log, and I seen out the corner of my eye was a little kid that was hairy from head to toe. It was a little boy, and I was looking at him, and he was leaning on the log, and he was hiding. He was like peeping up and down, looking at me, and I knew that if I looked directly at him, that he was gonna like duck all the way off. So I started making like weird movements with my eyebrows, like trying to get him to laugh, like like you do with little kids. And as I was doing that, then another one came, and another one. There was like three of them, different sizes, like little kids, and they were looking at me. All of a sudden, I felt that as I was doing that, I was still keeping an eye on this big creature, because it could have stepped on me at any moment. That's how big this thing was. It had stopped in the middle of the forest, and as it was stopping, I was looking at the scales and all that stuff on the body. So Yo, these little creatures, these little kids that I was seeing, dude, I seen the mom that came through, yo, and I'm not even gonna lie, and I'm not even connecting no dots. I live out here in Massachusetts, in the city. I be in Boston. I be like, I'm not from the woods and nothing like that, dude. The mom came through, and the mom was like a Bigfoot type of creature.
Whoa!
She came through, and she looked at me, and I seen her elbow them down, and they them duck, and then she was on her elbow looking at me, and I didn't make no eye contact with her, but I just kept doing the eyebrows like up and down, like, you know what I mean? And I threw like doing things with my lip, like pointing at the thing, like, you see this thing over here that I'm looking at, and I seen her like elbowing the younger ones to back down, and she stayed there looking, and a couple more came, and I seen like a tribe of female Bigfoots. There was no males, and it was like they were on the side, but they were all. They acknowledged that I was seeing them, but they didn't want to like step out into the open. They stayed down low, looking at me. And then as I was doing this, I felt that if I made any sound or did anything, that there was a male somewhere waiting to hop out on me. If I did any move or did anything,
did it trip you out that they could even see you?
Huh?
That didn't geek you out that they could see you?
Yo, it was geeking me because I try to debunk everything that happens to me. Like I told you before we spoke, I be trying to debunk these trips while I'm at it. This can't be real. How am I seeing this? This is an old movie. Like, am I seeing?
You trying to debunk his old trips?
Of dinosaurs, or what am I seeing? Like, you know what I mean? Like everything that's ever lived on this planet leaves an imprint or something. Like, I don't know what I'm really looking at, fam. But I know that this description that I could give you of this creature looked like the thing that they showed in that Patterson Gimlin film, but it didn't have a furry mustache on his face. It looked like a chick face, but furry kind of, and she was ducking and pushing the baby to the side, like, watch out, like what are you looking at?
What the fuck?
You know what I mean? It was bananas, fam. And yo, not only that, but my homeboy was here that day, and he was tripping too, and he was having a bad trip, or something was happening to him, so he kept bursting into the room. In that moment, and when he burst into the room, dude, I was seeing an overlay of the jungle and him in my apartment, all three combined in one. I was looking at him stepping into like a holodeck room, like he came into the digitized jungle that I was in, and just broke everything apart. Was like, yo, he was having a bad trip, and I had to like calm him down and get my shamanistic on and forget about what I was seeing, and just miss everything that I was seeing to help my fam out, because I wasn't gonna let him, you know what I mean, like have a bad trip on his own like that. So I had to control myself, bro. It was crazy. I don't want to make a long story longer.
No, go ahead. Man, you know we can run this shit. I don't give a fuck. Man, what do you mean?
Listen, after that happened, right? Listen, I laid on my bed, right? And this is the crazy thing about the shrooms, the way they be doing us others, because they do things that are unexpected and disrespectful to the senses.
At the same time.
Like something outside of yourself. Cause
like how you say that.
I threw on Far Cry 4, right? And this is an old game that's been out for a minute, and it's just an open world game. And I was just geeking on how can they compact the whole world onto this flat disk, and it started making me think about the flat Earth theory and all that stuff. Like this CD, this digital little platform that they got with all these things happening. Because in the game, I was randomly running around through the woods, and I was following these people, and I was just geeking on the game. Dog, out of my peripherals, I see. You know when somebody takes a picture in your face and you see the blue flash in your eyes, that color blue?
Yeah.
Dog, I lay back on my bed and I'm watching TV, and out the peripherals I see on the ceiling of my wall something blue, spinning, big, the whole entire ceiling, the circular, coming down into my room. And as it started coming down, I stopped looking at what I was looking at and looked up at this thing, and this thing was almost see-through, but it was blue. I saw this giant blue thing, and I'm not going to say it was a spaceship, but it did look exactly like a UFO, except that this thing looked like a jellyfish, because it had things hanging off the edges, hanging off the and shit that were on it, dog. And it started coming down into my bedroom.
What color was it?
It was blue. It was the same color blue. Somebody takes a picture. When somebody takes a picture of you or something.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And to get that blue flash.
Everywhere you look, you see this blue dot. Everywhere you look, after somebody takes a picture, you see this blue blob. Everywhere you look, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I know what you that blur like shit. That flash, that shit that stays in your eyeballs for a few minutes after somebody takes a picture up close, and everywhere you look, you see this blue haze. That blue haze color is the color of this thing that came into my bedroom, and it was floating down. And as it was floating down, it made like a half 360 spin one way, and then another spin another way. Like it was getting like turning like a lock, kind of like turning a little clockwise one way, and then a little bit counterclockwise another way. And it slowly landed on top of me, and I could feel this thing like a blanket, blue blanket being pressed upon my whole body. This thing landed on top of me, dog, like a giant jellyfish. And I could feel the whole room. All of a sudden, I could see it in the room, the blue smoke. This thing I was inside of this thing that landed on top of me. And all of a sudden, when that happened, I started thinking about these things might be doing this on a daily basis to people, normal people that ain't tripping, walking around on a daily basis, and they think that they're having a heart attack, or they think that something's happening to them, and it's just some invisible fucking creature that's just pumping their fear or pumping out something off of them, or like something
feeding
like that.
Off of
this
them.
thing didn't do anything to me. It didn't do that to me, but I felt that this thing was a natural environmental creature. I didn't think it was a UFO, even though it looked kind of like a UFO, and it had little lights and shit on it, but it had them fucking feelings and shit like a damn jellyfish, dude, and it just floated down on top of me and landed on me, bro.
What did it feel?
It's hard to explain this, dude.
It felt like it was taking some shit out of you or something?
No, it really didn't feel like that, but I had an epiphany in that moment.
You know what I'm
saying? Like when I felt that these things are always around, and that they and I said to myself, in these moments, I always say to myself, whether they're good or bad, it don't matter because they're here. Whether I see them or not, and I started thinking about issues that people might have or whatever. Bro, I don't know, man. Like these things might be farming us or something. I don't know.
What about when you was what? What the fuck? Hey, what topic should we grab from him? Because I'm going jellyfishing and fucking dragging the fucking with 10 heads. I'm like, what the fuck?
There's always some type of synchronicity when these trips occur that we have no clue and plan of anything to associate with. All of a sudden, like 4 days later, I see these people, these scientists talking about these sprites and elves and things that are in the atmosphere, stratosphere that look like giant jellyfish type fucking things that are up in the stratosphere that move around in the storms and shit like that. And I was like, bro, that thing kind of looks exactly like the into my fucking room, bro. Like it was weird.
Okay, look.
Connections to be like that.
Oh, that's dope.
Daddy, no, it ain't.
That's dope. They can hear me all the way on the corner. That's dope. You know, I'm loud than a motherfucker. No, I'm just playing. But no, look, bro, this is what tripped me out, right? Tell them about the story when you was like in 2 places at one time, because I want them to explain to me what that is.
See, this is what it is, man. Like the mushrooms, for some reason, they just show you things that are like they seem obvious, and it's not like that you forget. Like it's not like this thing goes away after the trip is over. You still bugging about this for months straight, thinking, breaking your third piece on how is reality functioning on this level. Like so, anyways, to go back and I'm jumping around in conversation and topic because this is a humongous topic. But I made a nice tea. You know what I mean? Made that nice tea. Boiled up some water. Tossed the man, boom,
several trips.
You know what I mean? Did my thing, and I had a little bit of lemon, and I felt bad. Right? I took about this first time. It was my first time. I'm gonna go back to my first one. Right? 7.5. Disrespectfully, because I listened to so much Terrence McKenna and so many other things.
Hey, they want you to. They said you telling a lot of them, but you ain't making them long. They want to hear the people. Want to hear the whole story. But you don't gotta shorten your stories.
All right.
You don't even gotta shorten them.
I mean, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes people do, and I like because it's bugged out. Because these things are not like nobody stepping up to the plate to talk about them except for regular people. Having these trips. The only dude was like Terrence and them that they stepped up. Like, no, this is something beyond. This is what religion and everything's based off of. No. You know what I mean? You're not gonna go say mantras or nothing and have a psychedelic spirit. You better take this shortcut and go there now just to show you that this is real. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I listened to a bunch of stuff that had my mental gas. Like I performed my mind for so long, thinking of so many ways. So I took 7.5 because parents even said, and some of the other, the John Hopkins and all that, they said that the first dose is always friendly. So I was like, you know what, let me get that 7.5, and I took it. And it was like, boom, it was slow, and then I was smoking, and then all of a sudden it started kicking in. I felt that feel like laughing. I felt like, you got popping out and stuff, like, whoa, the first time. And then, so I laid down on the wooden floor, and the wooden floor, I never paid attention to the wooden floor like that, but it got lines in it that are each individual plank or whatever on the wooden floor stretches across the floor. So anyway, whatever. That's never been important to me or whatever. So anyways, I'm laying on the floor, and all of a sudden I'm dozing and I'm just spinning around. I feel like myself spinning, like literally like a man on a wheel. And so I sat up, and I was like, whoa, and I felt my head a little bit, whatever, and so I stood up all the way up, and then I started walking around in a circle. And as I was walking around in a circle, I'm feeling weird, like I feel like something on my neck, and I grabbed my neck, and then I kept walking, and I felt that my lower back, and I'm in my middle of my back, and I'm like, what is this on my back? And then I kept walking, and I felt on my lower, and then I'm like on my side and my ankle,
email me.
And then I stopped, and when I stopped, I opened my eyes, because my eyes were kind of like, I felt like they were mad blurry. So the whole time I know where I'm at in my house. I know my way around. So I'm not afraid of my eyeball. Because for some reason, the psilocybin always fucks with my eyeballs. Makes me shut them or like teary-eyed or whatever.
Yeah.
You go through sometimes, shut your eyes down. You can't even play with your phone or nothing because your eyeballs are like, what is this mess that I'm trying to see through? But anyways, I opened my eyes and I'm still laying on the floor, fam. When I open my eyes, I'm walking around. And I opened my eyes, and I'm still laying on the floor. So then I was like, it bugged me out. Like, how can I be laying on the floor if I'm walking around? So then I closed my eyes again, and I started walking. It wasn't like I stood up or had to do anything. I was still standing there, and I started walking around. As I'm walking around, I realized that the floorboards is what I'm feeling on the back of my neck, creeping down my body. Walking on the floor. As I'm walking around myself, I feel the floorboards moving on my body because my body still is laying down.
Yeah.
So my astral body is moving the floorboards around my body as I'm walking. And I'm like, yo, what the? And I think that there was no transition between laying down and standing up. So I got up and I walked and I shook my body off. I went, I used the bathroom, and then lay down on the bed. I drank some water, whatever, laid on the bed. For some reason, the water went all the way through my body as I was laying. I don't know how long I was laying there, and so many things that was going through my mind about what I was seeing and what I was feeling at that moment that I didn't even realize I had to use the bathroom real bad as I was laying down. And that you be tripping for like 4.5, 5 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like 4 hours in probably, and I'm holding it in, I'm peeking, and I gotta go use the bathroom. And I was like, man, I'm not getting up because I felt like drunk. That's how strong. And you know what? I might be skipping around too. Because for some reason, when I disrespected that 7.5, like 2 days later, I called the dude up, like, yo, I need another one. I need another batch, yo. And the dude was like, oh, I only got an 8. So I was like, man, that ain't gonna do nothing, man. You ain't got like. So he brought me an 8, and that 8 I disrespected like it was a snack. It didn't do nothing, and that 8 kicked my ass worse than the 7.5. Yo, that was the time that I kind of like connected them together because it was around the time when I first began this journey. So anyways, that second time when I took that 3.5, I laid on that bed, bro, and I had to use the bathroom so bad that I felt like a damn camel conserving water in a hump on my damn bladder. Like I had to go bad, dude. So I was like, yo, I tried to sit up and I felt mad heavy. So I just laid back. Then all of a sudden, I was like a few minutes went by. I felt like an eternity or whatever. I was like, you know what? I was like, I manned up, and I said, I'm just gonna jump up and go to the bathroom and get it over with. Fuck all this trying to slowly get up and feel all this heaviness or whatever. So I just hopped up out of the bed and walked off into the bathroom. And as I was walking to the bathroom, I felt like the crib was mad weird, dude. Like mad strange, stretched out, like it was strange, dude. So I went into the bathroom. I'm standing there in the bathroom. And I'm trying to relieve myself, and for some reason, it's like I'm starting. Like, come on, man! Like I gotta pee bad, and I'm over here front, and like every time I'm about to, it just kind of backs up, like it ain't happening. So I turned the water on, and when I turned the water on, I felt like when you go swimming or you go to the beach and you get water in your ear, and and then you come out the water and you don't realize you got water in your ear. Somebody talks to you and they sound like mad,
Yeah.
like blurry and shit. Like, you know, the water is muffled and everything. When I turned the water on in the bathroom, it was mad muffled, like I had water in my head. I was like, what the hell? The water sounded like it was on mute. It looked like it. I can't say it sounded. I turned the water on, I didn't hear shit. That shit was muted out, like it was on mute. I was like, damn, I know myself. This shit must be fucking with my eardrums and shit. So I kept trying to pee, nothing.
Blow y'all minds.
Stuck my hand in the water like a little kid, trying to like get myself to use the bathroom, trying to do little tricks with the warm water. That wasn't working. This time, I thought about it after a second. I flushed the toilet to see if the sound of the flushing toilet would work to get me to use the bathroom. So I flushed the toilet, and now the sound of the toilet came from the other side of my head, like wrapped around my ear somehow, like it came from somewhere else. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is the sound of the toilet coming from over there? So when that happened, when the toilet did that, I sat up and I put my elbows back. I had one hand in the water, feeling the water, and I put one elbow back to, like, I went to grab the doorknob on the door, and when my elbow went too far back, I hit the bed. And I grabbed like this, and I grabbed the damn pillow that was on top of the bed, and when I looked, I felt like I had two sets of eyelids, another set of eyelids open, and I was laying on my bed, and I could hear the water running in the bathroom over there around the corner. And then I was like, what the fuck? I started, at that moment, I didn't know nothing like that. I'm like, yo, I'm standing in the bathroom, and I'm laying on the bed at the same time. I had one hand on the bed, on the pillow, and I had the other hand in the warm water in the bathroom. I'm playing with the water disrespectfully in my hand as I'm seeing that I'm on the bed. But I don't see no water in my hand because my eyeballs didn't want to, I couldn't like see my arm for some reason. The craziest shit, when I go into detail and go back to that thing and relive it, it was so strange being in two places at one time. And the only thing I could describe it wasn't like I had to leave my body to go back to the bathroom and go back to my bed. It was like two sets of eyelids that would flip between the bedroom and the bathroom. And it was like, in both places, I could literally was trying to debunk it by trying to flush the toilet a couple more times and listening from the bedroom and going up from the bed and work my way into the bathroom to see the last of the toilet water go.
Dude, look, the whole time he was trying to take a piss. Basically, it wasn't him. It was his astral body turning the water on and off. How is that possible? He's hearing it in the room, so when he go to touch the door, his elbows hit the bed, and he like, wait, hold on, I'm in the bathroom. How do I feel the bed on my back? Yeah, Nick, that is, man, oh my God. When I heard that, I'm like, wait. Oh, I'm going in.
I felt like the bed was attached to my back like a book bag, but it had no weight. The bed had zero weight, but it was still on my back like a book bag. Like I could feel the square around like a halo of a bed on my back.
hey, he like, I know I'm not walking around with the bed on my back. What the fuck? No, you laying in the bed. He laying in the bed. His astral body moving around. It turned on the water though. Trick that out. That's what killed me. Like, wait, it turned on the water. You heard it in the room while you laying in the bed though. You heard the water go on from in the room. That's why I say I'm muffled.
The whole disrespectful thing about it, bro, is that I'm a logical dude. I'm not gonna just say that, oh, dude, I flushed the toilet several times and then I finally got the bright idea. To go run over there and go see if the water was going down, and I caught the water going down the drain, bro. Like, how is this possible?
Oh my God, man.
And then when that happened, right? When I got over there, and I caught the water going down the drain, I was literally there. So I used the bathroom, and as soon as I was done using the bathroom, I felt my pineal start vibrating a little bit, like a little sizzle, like
burning,
and my eyeballs started getting like if you shine a bright light, and all of a sudden your eyes automatically close.
Yeah,
my eyes automatically started closing and watering, and then I was like, boom! All of a sudden, the entire where I was at looked exactly like, if anybody knows what the Star Trek holodeck looks like before they turn the machine on, when they walk into that black room where everything was black. like a mirror black surface. Black tile, I don't know what it was, solid black with orange lines everywhere. And all I thought at that moment was that I was in some type of holodeck, like the world is like generated procedurally as I go. And I started getting ideas of when people are in the same vicinity together, it's like one eye, but when you cover one eye and then you quickly cover the other eye, it seems like the projection in front of you jumps a little tiny skip, a little bit higher, lower. But when you open both eyes at the same time, it's like having a visor across your face, and you can see using all three eyes, the third eye and the other two eyes. It was so crazy, these epiphanies that were bouncing into my head. And in that moment, I'm looking around, I could see my entire neighborhood, the entire, like, Massachusetts, the grid of everybody's apartment, people inside their houses moving around, like in the same way, going from the kitchen to the back, like walking around in the houses. I'm looking around and like, yo, I could see the population and people in the cars, like, going by. Yo, it was the craziest. And in that moment, one of the dogs shook its body, like the collar, like when the dog, like, you got dust on it or whatever. And I looked at where the dog should have been at, and all I seen was a tiny little speck of light. And the other dog, both of them were tiny little flies of light that were just floating like a firefly dog. And I immediately knew that that's what I am too. And that moment, I tried to look at my body, and it was like a head. I was no body. I was just a fucking headpiece.
This is brought to you by One Person Hammock. Go out and get you one.
Huh?
I had to do a commercial. No, I'm just do a commercial. No, I'm just playing. But no. Okay. Now, that's another thing that tripped me out. Did you hear what he said? He said that when he looked at the dog was what?
It was like a little tiny, like a speck of light, like a fly, like a you know, the gnats.
Yeah,
fruits and shit.
Yeah.
It was that, but super bright, like a little star.
Now,
like each dog was a little diamond, and I got that picture that was the pineal that I was looking at. Looking at their pineal, electricity wrapped around their pineal. You know how the mushroom shows you, but at the same time, it's like you automatically know what they're showing you. Like, what the fuck? I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you know, I'm giving explanations for what I'm seeing because at that moment, I knew what I was looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, because I was thinking something like the life source or something, and you could tell that the light in the dog was like so much smaller than what your light is. Like if you would have seen like somebody like.
I was above them, but I was like 2 feet above them. It was in the same level that the dogs are usually at.
Yes, that's possibility.
I just thought that everything. This was the spark of life that we talk about. The
spark. Yeah, the spark.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
That's what I was looking at.
Oh my God. That shit. That's the ark. That's the Ark of the Covenant.
I don't know what it is, man.
Hey, that is fucking trippy. Hey, see, I'm telling you, man, from now on, look, this is what I want to do, though. This is what I be liking to do. I like to sit back and, like, we can hear other people